the match everybody was looking forward to didn't happen. Tell us, Richie doesn't feel well. He's going to be good to go.
He'll be good to go. I think he got a bug from last weekend. You get these tournaments and kids pass the funk around, and
Yep.
and so he wrestled a good match against
He did.
Preston Smith last night, and then immediately was over to the corner, puking it up. So
Yeah, that makes him miserable. So, well, it's a good time for everybody to get sick now, get it out of their system. As the next weekends roll up. So, got anybody injured that we're nursing? Are we? How's Lay feeling?
he's good.
Good.
He
Okay.
feels good.
Good.
Yeah. Everybody. I was a little worried in a couple of situations tonight. We get in some funky spots when sometimes they mixed the lineup up. They didn't wrestle all the same guys from last weekend, so they plugged in some different bodies, and some of those kids, have a different approach. So I was a little worried, but everybody came out good. Everybody's healthy. We just got to get rid of the funk that Bruno has. It's a bit of a congestion. You can tell even in his throat, but he'll pass that in a day or two. And excited to get what do we got? Six days of practice left. 2 days this week, 4 next, and we're off to the Classical Academy for our region.
Yeah, no, that should be a tournament there. I have not looked at the regional rankings. What teams are there? Who you grouped up with there?
So they seed the top 12.
Okay.
And the returning, we had the second most team or points, state points, and Eaton had the most. So they're hosting our normal region. And so we're in the South region, and the two teams with that were seeded as well was Pueblo Central, with Pino.
Okay. Yep.
He's tough.
Yep.
On his feet. Yep. And then Pagosa was the other seeded team, and then on top of that we'll have Alamosa, and then the whole horde of folks that ride around Springs there from Florence and James Irwin, Woodland Park, Manitou Springs. I think Bennett and Lutheran come down into ours, and I'm sure I'm missing a few. I think there's 13 or 14.
Gotcha. Yeah, so no top 10 teams then in the region with you guys, which bodes well actually for you guys. Pushing through some of those kids that maybe we're thinking that might be on the edge there. So maybe walk us through. I was just telling Rob. I think it's going to take probably 12 going to state and scoring points. What are your thoughts on what's your Well, I guess let me first say, do we have anybody to fill that 113 spot yet?
No, unfortunately.
Are we going to have it?
No,
Okay.
we had a gentleman just ran into a disciplinary issue at the school, and so unfortunately we lose him. And
I didn't know if we had a JV 106-pounder or anybody to step in.
Unfortunately, no.
Yep, okay.
So, the goal is to qualify 13,
Yep.
and they're all capable of it. Every region gets different, I can't remember which one it is. 175 is it's not ours, but it's super stacked. And I know 138's in ours, I think, has 6 or 7 ranked guys. So, there's going to be some tough weights, but 100% expect to, they wrestle to their ability, and 13 of them are going to be going to the state tournament. You need everybody to win matches. The big thing will be the big boys, the high rank guys following through, just doing what they do, scoring bonus points, and we put those guys in the finals, and we're going to be in a good place.
Yeah, no, I agree. I truly think you guys have the opportunity to put probably 3 to 4 pretty easily into the finals. Have a really good shot of getting 3 to 4 in the finals, and definitely a couple champs out of those. And I think that you guys pull through 3 to 4 in the finals, get another 3 or 4, maybe 5 on that backside, and that's gonna really go a long way on that Saturday night at state.
Yep. I know. I think Aaron mentioned last year. I know we had 8 placers. 6 returned. I want to say their state championship team was. I know they had 4 state champs. That was a big part of it. But they had 8 or 9 placers.
Yep.
So the goal is that if we can get 9, 10 placing, we're going to be in a good place.
Yeah, those state championships are one on the backside. I remember when I was young, Monte Vista had 5 or 6 state champions one year, and I think it was Moffat County came through and didn't have one state champion, but had like 9 or 10 third placers, and Moffat County ended up outpacing them and won the state title that year without one state champion, and Monte Vista had 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever that was. So those backside points are are so important. Like I said, you get a kid like Percy Odell or Levi, those kind of kids coming through and winning, winning 2 matches, winning 3 matches, coming in, sneaking in, and placing in that top 4, 5, 6 even. That's just going to be the difference to me. Because the way I look at it, anyways, is you guys obviously have the top hammers. With Dardanus and Richie and all the rest of what do you got? 2 or 3?
Cole and Austin.
Yeah, 2 or 3 more ranked in the top 2 or 3.
Yep.
And it looks to me like
TJ,
Mullen.
yep.
Yeah, Mullen has. Yeah, TJ still ranked number 2. Mullen has 4 or 5 kids ranked number 1 or 2. So they're not going to have the depth. So they're going to have to pull a lot of points through that front side. Where I think you guys have that opportunity to get, like I said, 3, 4, 5 kids in the finals, and then 3, 4, 5. And I think it's going to take that 5 on the backside as well. So place 8, place 9, place 10. I think you guys are going to be in a good spot.
Yep,
So.
yep. I'm excited for them.
Yeah.
They're these guys have put in a lot of time in the off season, and they've done the hiccup here or there is you've
Absolutely.
run into, but they've put in all the time and they're looking good. Now we just get to fine tune a few things and let it fly and at TCA
And that's the thing. Yeah, let it fly at regionals and the cars. Like Coach Penfield always said, you do your job and everything will line up into place for you. So, I think you guys have a great opportunity and we're looking forward to it. And I'm sorry I got to miss it, so I won't be either one. I'm gonna be in Spain for state. So good luck to you guys, and we'll be watching or listening to you. I'll be listening to the broadcast from Spain. So.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Well, I hope you enjoy that trip.
Yeah, it should be fun. Yep, absolutely.
We'll miss not having you, and we sure want to say thanks, to KSIR and both you and Rob, for the time you put in. This is awesome to give the coverage, and I think it was cool to have the club kids here this evening. I felt a little bad for Berthoud. It took a little longer than we planned, but it was awesome that they got you guys got a broadcast for them as well. So it was a great environment, and we appreciate you guys.